Hi, I'm Cate Butler-Ross and I'm a writer, editor and story coach, and I am also part of Louise George's Soul Aligned Leadership Programme, and we've just come to the end of the 6 months block. I joined Soul Aligned Leadership because I was at a stage in my business where I was making money. I had one-to-one clients and I'd run a couple of group programs, but I was looking to niche down into an area that just felt far more aligned and more the direction that I wanted to be going in. And I wanted to have the support of Louise in making that transition to make sure that I kind of stayed on track. I didn't hide, but I kept making money, which was important as well. I'd worked with Louise previously, the previous 6 months inside Another Sister Mind, and I knew how valuable her support was. I'm somebody who I need the kind of the business support, but I also, because I live my life, I try to be in alignment and in flow. I wanted somebody who was going to be encouraging that inside my business and my life as well. I didn't want somebody who's going to be making me effort my way to success. I wanted somebody who's going to be support the way that I like to do things and encourage me to do that more. And I knew I was going to get that with Louise, and I knew that in working with her in that way that I would get the results quicker and more easily. So just as I joined the program, we had a couple of months and I started making amazing progress and I was really excited. But then, of course, the world changed entirely for everybody, and my circumstances changed massively, which meant that the time I had to work on my business disappeared, because I had two very small children at home with me all the time. And, obviously this could have meant that my business completely stalled and put it on hold. But actually I was able to use that 10 weeks to not only keep moving forward with my business, but feel into a much more aligned direction and create things that I could never dream of creating. For example, I not only launched a membership, which answered my need and my desire to help people at a more kind of lower cost level, but I also had a real epiphany in terms of actually where my business was going, and that was massively supported by Louise. And I think none of this could have been possible during such a challenging time if I didn't have that support from Soul Aligned Leadership and Louise. And it's just really opened my eyes to see how whenever you live your life and run your business in alignment, what amazing things that you can create with limited resources. So I think one of the most incredible things about working with Louise is that she not only is very intuitive and able to give you really great guidance and help you feel into what is right for you, but she doesn't let you hide. She kind of recognizes your she recognizes when you're kind of like going down that kind of limiting belief rabbit hole, and she calls you out on it, and she gives you the tools to be able to stay on track, which has just been absolutely invaluable for me. She's also been an incredible cheerleader, and I can't thank her enough for believing in my vision, even when I didn't believe in it myself. And she has really helped me come out of hiding, really, and embrace who I really want to be and go for those bigger goals, which I know I would not have done had I been left to my own devices, or at least certainly wouldn't have done them so quickly. So I am incredibly grateful to her for that. I think having someone at your, who has your back and believes in you, but also won't pull their punches when you need to hear something, whenever you're kind of like, hiding or whatever, is just invaluable. And if you have the chance to work with Louise, I could not recommend working with her enough.